Hey Weight Wanters, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be telling you the things I wish I knew when I started my weight gain journey. And just a disclaimer, the sun is really sunning today, guys, so if it looks like my eyes are closed, they probably are, because my eyes are so sensitive to light. It's not even working for me right now. I feel like if I bring the blinds down, it just looks a bit dull. So I'm gonna suffer for you guys. I'm gonna suffer. So the things I wish I knew at the start of my weight gain journey. So guys, I've been on my weight gain journey for a very long time. I'd say I probably started my weight gain journey in around 2016, 2017. So it's been a long time, and there was years of trial and error and me trying to figure out things, doing the wrong things. And these are the things that I definitely wish I knew at the start of my journey. And if you are starting your weight gain journey, then make sure you go and watch our previous videos as well, so you can get yourself all clued up and gain weight as quickly and efficiently as possible. Number one on our lineup today is that I wish I knew that not all calories are the same, and not all calories are going to do the same thing for your body. So I'm going to say about a year or maybe like 2 years into my weight gain journey, I started to finally think about my diet and what I'm actually eating, as opposed to just going to the gym. And I started calorie counting, and this was really good. It did really help me a lot, and it helps me a lot now because I don't really have to calorie count too much, because I did it for quite a while. I kind of know the foods that I eat, how many calories there are. So it's pretty easy for me to get a rough estimate in my head when it comes to the calories I'm consuming. But I was consuming these calories. Sometimes if I wasn't close to my calorie goal, instead of going and eating a proper meal, I promise you guys, this is literally what I would do. I would go to the shop, buy a packet of chocolate digestives. Still love chocolate digestives. I definitely just don't eat them as much, but I would literally go to the shop, buy and eat pretty much a whole packet of digestives and add that into the calorie counter app. And obviously, like, a whole packet of digestives is a lot of calories. So I would think, yes, reach my calorie goal. Or other times I would never ever count, drinks as calories, because I'm going to get into that later. But alcohol obviously has calories. But when it comes to calorie counting, I really just wanted to focus on the food that I was having, and anything else was just kind of bonus or whatever. So alcohol does have calories. However, it wasn't something that I really counted unless I was not close to reaching my calorie target. Then I would put in a glass of wine maybe that I had to try and boost up my calories a bit that way, thinking that it's going to have the same effect and do the same thing to my body as if I just ate a full balanced meal, or something that actually had nutrients and proper full calories in them. So some foods are quite nutrient dense and really good for the body, and other foods have quite a lot of empty calories, sugars and fats that we just don't really need for the body. And if you go into your weight gain journey thinking that a packet of biscuits, I'm just going to say again, is going to have the same effect as a full meal that has nutrients, that has good protein in it, that has good carbs in it, that's going to help repair the muscles, that's going to help give you energy, that's going to help feed into back what you're doing, then you are wrong. So the second thing I wish I knew at the start of my weight gain journey is that self-love and personal development is really important and will have a big impact on your weight gain journey. Now, a lot of you might have just been like, what has self-love got to do with weight gain, or what has personal development got to do with weight gain? But what I mean by this is I feel like my mindset has changed drastically along this weight gain journey. And I feel like as my mind has started to develop more, and I've started to do things that are more in line with what I want and who I truly am as a person, my weight gain journey has become a lot easier. If you are someone who lacks a lot of self-love, lacks a lot of discipline, lacks a lot of drive, then it's going to make your weight gain journey a lot harder, because you're going to find it a lot harder to do the things that you need to do for yourself. When you're in a mindset where yourself isn't really a priority, it's really hard for you to actually care to go and do the stuff that you need to do. But when you love yourself, you're going to care about what you're doing and how it's going to affect your life. You're going to care enough about yourself to get up and make sure that you've gone and done your meal prep, or make sure you get up and go to the gym today for yourself. You're going to care enough to get up and do that, because your why is going to be so much stronger than all of your excuses. But if on the other hand, you're someone who, like I said, just not really prioritizing yourself, you don't really give yourself a lot of love, a lot of kindness, and even believing in yourself as well is something that can really impact your weight gain journey. Because if you don't even believe that it's possible for you to gain weight, you're going to find all those excuses. And anytime you do come over a hurdle, that's probably going to be the end and cause you to go all the way back from the start, rather than you working through it and keep pushing and keep pursuing. Alright guys, number 3 on things I wish I knew at the start of my weight gain journey is that smoothies are so much better than protein shakes. So at the start of my journey, I was a proper protein shake girl, especially because my journey really kind of started in the gym as opposed to me just generally trying to gain weight. My main focus was trying to gain weight through going to the gym. So I was trying to have a protein shake every day, and honestly, protein shakes are just, I mean, they probably got a little bit better now, but for the most part, they are just not nice. And I remember I would always be adding so much honey and so much stuff to try and sweeten it and try and make it taste nice. And in the end, I just gave up and I just stayed away from protein because I was like, you know what? It's just too much for me. I can't do this. But within the recent few years, I found that, okay, well, you don't necessarily need to have a protein shake, but making a smoothie with natural ingredients, natural foods that are going to have high calories, and then just adding a scoop of protein instead of having like 3 scoops of protein with some milk or water, it was just too much. And we get a lot of people coming to us saying that they've tried protein, they've tried the Serious Mass Protein, which is a really high protein and carb protein shake. However, it's really hard to digest. And why the Serious Mass Protein is so hard to digest, we'll probably have to do a whole other video on this, protein supplements, etc. But why it's so hard to digest is that the body can only absorb a certain amount of protein per sitting. And I don't even, off the top of my head, cannot remember what the Serious Mass Protein is per portion, but it is a lot more than what the body can actually consume in one sitting. And that's why people find it so hard to actually consume and really digest properly, or it just comes straight out the other side, and that's not really what we want. So making smoothies where you can really control the calories more. If you're just starting out on smoothies, you can make them with fewer ingredients, lesser calories, and then start to build up, or even play around with them when you need to. So if you're starting your weight gain journey and if you want to start exploring your smoothie lifestyle, you can head to our website and try out our 7-day smoothie guide, or you can go ahead and get the ultimate smoothie guide, which has over 35 high calorie smoothie recipes in. Just to recap so far, guys, number 1, not all calories are the same. Make sure that you're eating balanced nutritional meals throughout the day. Number 2 is that self-love, personal development, all very important on your weight gain journey. Weight gain isn't just about food and working out. It's a lifestyle change and you prioritizing you. Number 3 is that make sure that you're having smoothies instead of protein shakes. 1, because they just taste and are so much easier to digest. And 2, because you can really play around with the calories, make them super high calories or slightly lower calories. But it's something that you can have every day that's going to help your nutrients levels go up and also, of course, your calories. The last thing I'm going to leave you guys with things I wish I knew at the start of my journey is that the gym is not going to get you to where you want to get to if you are not eating enough. And I cannot stress this enough. If you're hitting maintenance calories and you're working out as well, which of course during your workouts you are burning calories, and then you're not eating enough to make up for that workout, and then on top still make sure you're in a calorie surplus, you're still either going to be in maintenance or a calorie deficit, and you're either just going to tone up or lose weight, which is obviously not what we want. And if you do want to tone up or lose weight, then you're on the wrong channel. This is all about weight gain. So we need to make sure that when you're training, you're in a calorie surplus and make sure that it is consistent. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if my eyes have been closed the whole time, but we will be back again soon for another Weight Gain Wednesday. If you have anything you would like us to do a video on, comment down below so we can add it to our list and get you guys gaining weight. As always, happy gaining!